So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Can he finish? It's there! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Foot in. He's under a lot of pressure there. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Referee's given a throw.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ronaldinho. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's a cute ball. Dink through. No, that's been intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Davids played out towards the right wing. Drills one in. And he shoots!
Corinthians genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Sukhothai with the corner, there first. Ronaldinho with the short one. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Davids. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Neymar. Rodri powering forward here. Batistuta. Batistuta! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage.
Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Silvestre. And here's it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Header! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Rooney. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's got a side of... And the shot! And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Chance! And he's stuck it away. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Sukhothai leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Azar moves wide and looking to get onto this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Almost half an hour in now. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neymar. For Yaya Toure. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard, he's got away. Oh, look at the space here. And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ibrahimovic clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Pirlo gets on his bike and on the move. He is through here. Pirlo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. And here's Rooney. Neymar. Hazard. Yaya Toure. And this is Rooney. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Oh, it's Pirlo.
Minutes has been indicated.
Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Bullet. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get free. Maldini with a fight. And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
Now with a quick request for
the midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Sukhothai ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again. Good ball, good take. Rooney. Oh, just Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pirlo. That's a good... It's Rooney! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Great chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And the shot! Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they...
Bullet! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Neymar. Hazard. And he is dashing away. It's Hazard! And yes, it's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
65 minutes is
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Gullit. Number 10, Mbappe. Number
So
11,
changes afoot here,
Hazard.
and from both sides.
Number 20,
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Number
Well,
9,
what a difference a goal makes.
Ibrahimovic.
Now all of a sudden it seems the
Coming on
belief is
field,
back.
Number 90.
Good running, strong and
Number
purposeful.
80, Ronaldinho.
That's exactly what they need to keep
Number
doing.
14,
Carry on plugging away, and
Number
eventually
22,
you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Substitution.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Quality ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he spark a counter here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Iniesta. And here's Del Piero. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Sukhothai really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's clever. He's cut it out. Albert Ferrer. More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one. Del Piero. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Hullet. Shevchenko. Now it's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ronaldinho is fouled. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Pele.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Yaya Toure. Lampard. Oh, they can break here. That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. Paz conjures time and space where few
Added minute
can.
has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Gattuso deals with that comfortably. And here's the chance to counter. O'Shea cuts it out. Now it's Pele. Pele. Iniesta. And it's Maldini. Yaya Toure. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Del Piero. And that will be it. Sukhothai pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Sukhothai, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Neymar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. Stoichkov. Stoichkov gets on his bike and on the move. Doué. Messi. Sporting claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Sporting with the corner, they're first. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Hullet. That is a great pick out. Akanji. Albert Ferrer. That'll be a throw-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Doué. Now it's Neymar. That is good alertness.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most convincing of passes. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Engages and forces him off the ball. Doué. Dink through. Aviati clears it away. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Neymar. Doué aims beyond the defence. Great chance! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Hullet.
Oh, really well played.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Hullet. Tries to pass it. Big chance! Oh, cracking ball. Doué. Now it's Doué. Great vision. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's played through for him. Hazard. Doué does have his name on the score sheet, of course. No, that's been intercepted. Hazard. And it's Gullit. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Oh, it's Neymar! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's a sharp finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball...
Stoichkov! Well, that's a fair try. So, a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Sukhothai are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back on the way. Costa Curta. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Yaya Toure. And it's Hazard. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. That's been cut out, well played. Casemiro. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Hazard. Doué. And this is Stoichkov. Ronaldinho cuts out the pass. Maldini. Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take. And he's found the way past. Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho! Casemiro. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's running away. And the shot! And that's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Sukhothai leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's picked his way through. Sukhothai do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vinicius Junior. And here's Azar. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kimmich. Koundé. Azar. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Shevchenko! It's hit the upright. And it's in. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Owen at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Gullit.
So here comes the substitution.
10, Mbappe.
Sporting drag themselves back again.
Azar.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Number 24, Del Piero.
Del Piero,
Number 22,
good take. And how did he not put that away?
Alexander Pato fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, just... And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Del Piero receives it in a good position here. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance, corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Sporting are looking to go forward now.
There will be 3 minutes added
Kimmich
time.
is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. And he's running through. And it's Del Piero! Albert. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again. And Sukhothai have a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Marquinhos gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Marquinhos. Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. Spread to the right. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. And here's Batistuta. Totti. And that's an excellent interception. Neymar. Sukhothai have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Beckenbauer. Spread it left. Saviola. He's through here. Batistuta. Neymar. Azar. So what can they make of this? And it's Messi. No way through. Ronaldinho. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Hazard, and the shot! There it is! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's in on goal! Deftly out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Batistuta. And he is... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Big chance! In he goes again. Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about look at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sukhothai are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's a good run down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Beckenbauer tries to clear, and he can clear it away. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And here's Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swings it across.
Has been indicated.
Abiati claims it. Safe hands. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Hullet. He's in a good position here. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. That's the end of the first 45. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Over to the right flank. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Tries one from range. And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's been taken short. He's gone direct here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Azar. Kajolu. Gamba Osaka are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So could they be onto something here? Decent chance! And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's good play. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pullet has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Sukhothai may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Marquinhos. Sukhothai have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Gamba Osaka are down to 10 men. So changes afoot here, and from
number
both sides.
42, Toure. Number 20.
And it's Del Piero. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away.
Number 10.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 24. Del Piero.
He's rising! Has fallen kindly here.
Number 9.
That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Totti bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Totti, who does have an assist to his name, succumbs to the pressure. Del Piero. Now it's Messi, and he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. That is a great pick out. Not a chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that...
Chance for a shot! That's another chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Kajolu is always looking to play quality balls. Adams and Kajolu. And this is Saviola. Kajolu. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's Kadiolu. Rijkaard. Pato, now looking to orchestrate a counter, driving forward. Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Messi, and he's got away from him. Messi! Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross needs to be... has another go! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Marquinhos is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Del Piero. Saviola. And it's Saviola. Ronaldinho takes on his marker. Del Piero.
That was lovely, that.
And Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they...